Hello, welcome back to a new video. So as this video goes live, I will be in California, and to be precise, I will be in Universal Studios Hollywood. This week I have been in Disneyland California and I'm pretty sure I'm having the best time of my life. So when you guys found out I was going to California, Disneyland California, I got quite a lot of questions about how much it was, where I'm staying, was it easy to book. So that is what today's video is. Today's video is going to be all about how I booked my trip to Disneyland California. So the first thing I want to show you is this, and this is my brand new travel document. As I'm going to a brand new country, a brand new Disney park, I thought I would get a brand new travel document folder. The folder is literally an A5 ring binder folder from Amazon, and then these little Mickey decals are from eBay, and I will link everything I talk about down below. But in this has everything that I need. So my train tickets, my flights, my hotels, my ESTA, my Disney transfers, my Universal transfers. So I'm just going to go through it. I'm going to talk about everything that I did to book this trip, and also at the end there'll be a few questions that you asked answered. I'm going to California on Sunday the 16th of February until Friday the 21st of February. So I get 5 days in the park, and then we're doing 1 day at Universal Studios Hollywood. So I booked this trip through Travelrepublic, and I actually got a hotel and flight package deal. Now I did look at things separately through bookings.com, hotels.com, and then use Skyscanner, but actually it worked out a lot cheaper to do it through Travelrepublic. So the hotel we're stopping at is the Best Westerns Plus Raffles and Suites Inn. I hope I pronounced that properly, but it's about a 15-20 minute walk from Disney. And actually if you go on the Disney app and look at the map, you can see the hotel on there, so that's pretty good. And also we have bed and breakfast. And then flights, we are flying with Virgin Atlantic. It is an 11-hour and 15-minute flight, which I've never ever done before, so I'm pretty nervous about flying that long. What I liked about doing it through Travelrepublic, so when we first booked we had to put a deposit down straight away, and that was about £111 each, and then a month later we had to put a second deposit down, which was £280 each, and then at the start of Feb we paid the rest off, and that was £330, and with that we got transfers included as well, because I wanted to make sure that we were able to get from hotel to airport, airport to hotel, and that is booked through Super Shuttle. So next up is tickets. So I bought our Disney tickets and Universal tickets through Attractions Tickets. They were the best price at the time. So we've got a 5-day Disney park hopper, and that was £274. So because we're doing Universal Studios for 1 day, we decided we're going to get the express day ticket, which means we get a fast pass for each ride. So once we've used that fast pass on the ride and we want to go on that ride again, we have to queue up like normal, and that costs £146, which some people might be like, damn, that's expensive. But I mean, I'm only there for 1 day and I want to make the use of being there, so that is why we got the express day ticket. So to get from Universal Studios to Disney and then back again, I booked some transfers through a company called Get Your Guide, and that cost £36 each both ways. Because we're going to America we have to get a visa, so I bought the ESTA, which is £11, and I actually noted down when I applied for it and when it got accepted. So I applied for it on the 28th of July and I saw it had been accepted by the 3rd of August, so that was actually pretty good. But my advice for that is, as soon as you book your trip, do your ESTA straight away, because then you know you've done it. Because if you leave it last minute and God forbid it's not accepted, then that is not good. So another thing we booked is meals at Disneyland California. Of course, we're there for the first time, so we want to be able to make do with everything. So I have a list here of everything we've booked. So on the Monday we're doing Cafe Orleans for lunch, and then on the evening we're doing Goofy's Kitchen. Tuesday we're doing Lamplight Lounge in the evening. Thursday we have Plaza Gardens breakfast, and then on the evening we have Ogre's Cantina. Then on the Friday before we leave we're going to the Storytellers Cafe. So that is pretty cool, and all of those were booked through the Disneyland California app. So I think that is everything that you all want to know, but I do have a few questions that you guys asked me that I am gonna answer. Disney Princess asks, did you book through Disney or a different holiday company? So I didn't book through Disney. I did look through Disney and it was very expensive. Technically I did book through a travel company. I booked through Travelrepublic. We did the flight and the hotel together, and that I just thought was really good price. So JD Disney says, is it confusing to book? No. I think because I'm used to booking Disneyland Paris, obviously, like an annual pass, so I tend to stay off-site in Disneyland Paris, so I'm used to looking around for different hotels and Skyscanner for flights. I knew we were going to stay off-site, so I didn't find it confusing. Someone that's new to Disney would probably find it confusing. Next up is the Cottage in the Glen. Where are you staying? So we are staying off-site. We're staying at a hotel called the Best Westerns Plus Raffles and Suites Inn, and it is a 10 to 15 minute walk from Disney, and you can actually see it on the app, which is really cool. So Dragon Lace Design says, where did you find the best deals? So I just shopped around. At one point on my iPhone notes I had about 5 different mock-ups of this trip. So I looked through different dates, different hotels, whether booking through Disney, whether booking through Travelrepublic or off-site. I just shopped around and found the price that was good for me. Another one from Dragon Lace Designs, how have you saved for this trip? The one thing that's been really helpful is the fact that we split up the payments. So obviously we put the first deposit down when we booked it, second deposit down a month later, and then we actually didn't have to pay until 2 weeks before we go to California, which was actually 7 months later. So then in that time, that gap of saving for the last bit of payment, that's when we bought the California tickets, and then that's when we bought the Universal tickets. So like each month we'd buy something new. Next up, Lara's Corner says, thing you're looking forward to doing in the park? Being in Disneyland California, the OG park, the park that Walt Disney built himself and walked there. I'm gonna be emotional. I'm gonna be so emotional. I just cannot wait. Disney Emma says, no idea where to start with booking a trip to California. So maybe look at your dates. Do you want to stay on site? Do you want to stay off site? Those kind of things. And then kind of go from there. If you're going to stay on site, look through Disney itself, and if you want to stay off site, try bookings.com, hotels.com, Travelrepublic. And then also if you want to fly, use you can only fly to California, use Skyscanner. So Amy's Adventures in Wonderland says, did you book everything together or separately? We booked everything separately. The only thing we technically booked together was hotel and flight, because that came under the same package. So technically we booked Universal and Disney tickets together. But yeah, it was a separate thing rather than a ginormous package deal, which you can do. So that is how I booked my trip to Disneyland California. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about my trip or any previous trips, comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. If you're new here, please subscribe, because there's a lot of Disney content coming and I'd be very grateful if you did subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If not, I will see you all in my next video. Bye!